the beloved by most Noma Bubble Light. This is the common biscuit, as they call it, which began production in 1946, right after the war. And it was produced through the 60s, about the mid-60s, in various incantations. The biggest change they made was they made it very cheap in the 60s, where they made it smaller with much thinner plastic. These original bubble lights were fine, the very first production. Then they added a chemical to the base of these down in here as a fire retardant, and what it did was it caused the plastic to disintegrate. And you'll see many of these on eBay and other places where these bottoms are just rotted completely away, and then there's nothing left to them at all. Now, this one here is special in that I have made this one run on LEDs. It's a solid-state bubble light that uses the actual original bubble tube, but it uses LEDs for lighting and a resistor for heat. And we're going to take this apart and look at how I did it. And the advantage of this is it will never burn out, and the other, or it should never burn out. I can't say never because you never know what's going to happen. The other advantage is the color is very true, and you can get many different variations of color. You can even make them color change, but with the Noma style, I've never seen a white base, so it's very difficult to do a color change with these. But anyway, all the vials that I have found so far, with the exception of purple, the purple vials will look blue with LEDs no matter what you do. It's just the way that the light reacts with the color of the purple vial, they turn blue. But you can get any other color. You can get green, blue, red, or yellow, green, orange. And they're beautiful. They're just everybody. As I say, the bubble lights are a very relaxing thing. They're just great little items. And but anyway, we're going to take a look at this now. I'm going to turn the light on. We're going to take a look at how this is done. This is, by the way, running off of 120 volts. So it's even though it has an original C6 screw-in base, it is designed to run on straight 120 volts with a parallel wired cord. That way you can unscrew one and the rest of them stay lit. And so we're going to take a look at the inside of this now. Turn the lights on. And we're going to unhook this now. I have this thing just taped together because until I finalize my the design on this, I'm just keeping it so that it's easily taken apart. All right, and underneath here, you see what I've done with this. We have a little printed circuit disc here, which has 6 LEDs. Now, when I make these permanently, I'm going to put probably 6 more LEDs underneath it to give the light the bottom equal with the top. And what produces the heat is this dropping resistor right here. And in normal operation, this just gets warm. It doesn't get hot enough to burn. It gets hot enough, just hot enough to produce enough heat when it's in contact with the bottom of the vial here to produce the bubbles. And that's all there is to it. There you see the 4 little diodes that converts the AC from the house current to DC, which the LEDs need to run. Now, you can run the LEDs in what's called inverse parallel, which means each LED has to have another LED mounted on its other side, exactly opposite, with the 2 leads turned around. And then you can put a series of 6 of those in series, and then also choose a proper dropping resistor to make it all work. I chose to make this DC operated because frankly it's simpler to do it this way. But anyway, so that's where you have it. This is the solid state Noma Biscuit Bubble Light. And I think, I hope you enjoy. Now, I'm going to be also making, this is the Holly style bubble light, and I'm just starting to do those too. So anyway, that's it. That's our Christmas in May. Or, no, it's not May yet. It's April. Okay, we got it.